Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Shane once again. And yeah, I'm doing something I haven't done in a while, a WWE review. Yeah, I haven't done that in about a year, actually. It's been a really long time, but we're going to do one right now from the WWE TLC pay-per-view from last night. So, yeah, man. Yeah, so the pre-show was fucking Andrade versus Humberto. It was a good match, obviously. At the end, Andrade was like, "Oh," he did this to like Zelina. He was like, "Oh," and he basically left her at ringside. Yeah. See what comes of that. The show started off. The first match was the New Day versus the Revival. Obviously, this was a good match. What did you expect? There's some cool things going on here. Big E fucking with a full head of speed, whatever the fuck. He ran, just fucking plowed fucking Dash Wilder with a fucking spear right off the fucking the apron. That looked nice. Big E got fucking suplexed onto a ladder. He got fucking splashed through a ladder. The match was crazy. Fucking Kofi jumped up on the ladder and shit. Double ladder right there. Then fucking they fucking put Kofi's legs to the ladder. He's fucking dangling from the ladder, like his head fucking like towards the ground. His legs up in the ladder. He just dangling. Like, bro, that was pretty crazy. The New Day won the match, obviously. Honestly, I don't know if you expected them to lose. Then I mean, of course they're gonna win. They're gonna be like, what? I don't know, man. Of course they won, but it was a good match. Obviously, like if you expected a bad match, I don't know what to tell you. Obviously, it was a good match. The crowd was pretty hot for Kofi too. There was like Kofi, like, you know. But hey, man. Next match was Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. First off, this match, as soon as the match started, basically like the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes of the match, Aleister Black was just busted open. His fucking mouth was bleeding, his nose was bleeding. His shit was fucked up. This match was a good match, obviously. They were fucking kicking the shit out of each other, kneeing the shit out of each other, hating the shit out of each other. They were fucking going at it. Aleister Black won the match with a black mask. Obviously, it was crazy. They had a whole bunch of moves going in. Like, they were just punching, kicking and shit, taking turns at the end. Buddy Murphy did like a fucking combo. He did like a kick. He did like a knee, then stumped on his foot. And he about to do something else. Then he got caught with a black mask. The match was a good match, obviously. It was a damn good match. Like I said, Aleister Black was basically busted open for like the entire match and shit. But you know, it was a damn good match. I'm not gonna be really going into detail and shit, but you know, the match was good. He caught him with the black mask and shit. It was cool. Murphy hit fucking Aleister with a brainbuster and shit. So it was a lot of stuff going on here, man. Yeah, man, it was a lot of stuff. Murphy put Black on the turnbuckle, hit him with a series of kicks, caught him with a fucking power bomb, near fall. Yeah, man, this match was a good match. Next match, the first match was a tag team title match, a ladder match for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. It was New Day versus Revival. Forgot to mention that. The next match, Raw Tag Team Championship, the Viking Raiders versus the OC. As soon as the match started, I was like, this is a pre-show match at best. Like, I don't like, especially how they've been booking the OC recently. They've been looking like fucking, actually not, I said recently, how they've been booking the OC since the beginning. They look like fucking clowns. Always. They've just been losing matches. Always. As soon as they came to WWE, they just been losing fucking matches. Like, Gallows and Anderson been looking like fucking clowns since they fucking came to WWE. So, I mean, this is a pre-show match to me. It's I guess a decent match. I don't know, man. There's some fucking people outside the ring eating KFC. Like they were like fans outside the ring eating KFC at a table. So as soon as I saw that, I was like, these guys are fucking plants. Like, there's no way these are like real fans. Like, these guys are fucking plants. They might be fans, but then they're plants. There's just no way around it. They're fucking plants put there or some shit, whatever, man. As soon as I saw that fucking the table with the KFC on, I was like, someone's getting put through that table. It was evident. Like, why would you put a fucking table outside the ring with food on it? Someone's getting put through the table. Someone's getting put through the table. Like, come on. This match was weird, man. Because the match ended with a double count out. It was like the OC was about to get back in the ring and fucking Big Boy jumped on him and shit, which made the ref keep counting and the match was count out. So basically, he kept him outside the ring just so they can get counted out, just so they can win easily. The match was fucking pathetic. This is a pre-show match. I don't know why this is even put on the card. I don't even know who wanted to see this match. I didn't want to see this match. Did you want to see the match? I know you didn't want to see the match. Viking Raiders, I was never really cared about these guys. OC, I like the OC, but they've been fucking clowns since day one. This match fucking sucked. Like, well, I won't say it sucked. It was decent, but I don't know what they were doing with this. This is, yeah. This match was weird, man. Like, I'm not writing any notes down or shit to, like, go over shit when I'm reading this shit. I'm just reading. Like, I'm just, like, going remember on the matches and shit. I'm just reading this so I can see the matches so I can remember what order they were put in and shit. And then I'm just reading some stuff over here so I can get a couple spots that have it in the match and stuff. Yeah, man, this match. Oh yeah, there's one part like Anderson was getting pinned, Gallows made the save. It was basically like he made the save. It was like basically like he basically saved them on 3. It was like 1, 2, then he saved them on 3. So that match was weird. Like that part was weird. But yeah, they all got counted out. The Viking Raiders eventually put Anderson through a table that was set up ringside for family to eat KFC at. Like I told you, I saw that shit. I was like, this is evident. Someone's gonna put through that match. This was the pre-show match. I don't know why this was on the card. Baron Corbin or King Corbin versus Roman Reigns. As soon as this match started, this was a tables, ladder, chairs match. As soon as this match started, I was like, was it table, ladder? I think it was table, ladder. It says table, ladders, and chairs here. So I'm thinking it was table, ladders, and chairs match. For some reason I couldn't remember. My shit just froze. As soon as this match started, I just knew this match was gonna be a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. We just knew this match was gonna be a whole bunch of fucking bullshit. Let's just read some of these notes that someone wrote. I don't know who fucking wrote this shit. But I didn't write any notes. Basically, I wasn't prepared at all. I just decided to make a video on it. But Corbin's security forces attacked Roman before the start of the match, though he had no trouble disposing of them before hitting Corbin as he ran toward the big dog with the chair. Like, this part, obviously, like, when you saw these fucking clowns running at Roman, you obviously knew what was going to fucking happen. There's another part later on. The security is running at Roman again. They're running at Roman with their arms up like this. Like, what are you doing? He has a candlestick in his hand. You running at him with your arms up. You expect him to candlestick you in the leg or something? He gonna candlestick you in the fucking gut, you fucking idiot. And they all just kept running with their arms up, getting candlestick right in the stomach. I don't know what these dumbasses were doing. It's just stupid. Corbin hit deep six shortly after the match officially began, but was not able to score the pin. Corbin put a beating on Reigns early using a chair delay and damage. Reigns came back strong with some of his signature offense, but Corbin cut the rally with a choke breaker. Yeah, he choke slammed right on his fucking knee. That was like a pretty cool looking thing. Corbin mocked the ooh-ah of Reigns and paid a price for it, ending up receiving in a Superman punch for a near fall. It was at this point Reigns introduced the first table in the match, setting it up before Corbin hit him in the face with a can of dog food. And that chokeslam Reigns through the table for his own near fall. Corbin cleared off multiple announced tables, but a powerbomb attempt was countered into a Samoan drop from one table through the other. This whole big dog shit has been fucking terrible. He's a big dog, but he sounds like a chihuahua. I was like, what? That was pathetic. I don't know who wrote that dumbass fucking promo. That shit was garbage from day one. That was garbage. Then they had a fucking guy come out in a dog suit. The next week, this shit was fucking trash. I don't know what they did. That shit was garbage. Then they had the audacity to show that fucking promo package at the fucking beginning. That shit was garbage. Good thing I watched it after the show aired because I actually forgot TLC was coming on. So I actually watched it like a couple hours after the show. Actually, no. I started watching it. Like, it ended at, I think, 11 or something. I woke up. I went to sleep at like 1 and I woke up at 11. And I started watching it at 11. So like I said, luckily I started watching it after so I could skip whatever I wanted to skip. This whole promo package shit they were showing, I didn't give two shits. It was garbage. I skipped it. This is where the fucking bullshit happens. Roman was about to, I think, spear fucking Corbin through the fucking barricade. Dolph Ziggler comes out of fucking nowhere with Superman kick. What the fuck? With a super kick. But Michael Cole said Superman kick. He said Superman kick. It was stupid. Dolph Ziggler was disguised at ringside and interfered with a super kick to put Roman Reigns down. Ziggler and Corbin tried to break out the handcuffs they used on the two most recent edition of SmackDown, but were taken out by Reigns before he grabbed the candlestick, which was used. The fuck? Whatever. This is based. I don't know. Someone just botching words. What idiot? I don't know what idiot wrote this shit. This is a whole bunch of bullshit. Whoever wrote this dumb shit. They just botching words and shit. Stupid. He got a kendo stick. Like I said, the security guards just kept running with their arms up and getting kindled right in his fucking gut. I don't know what these dumbasses were doing. Odds turned on Reigns again. Like, it was security guards, like 6, 7 security guards. Corbin and Ziggler versus Reigns. So everyone's just beating him down. The Revival came in. They were just beating the shit out. Like, as soon as like Dolph Ziggler came out, I was like, here goes the fucking bullshit. A whole bunch of fucking nonsense about to happen. Everyone's about to start attacking some dumb shit. Like, we just knew this was gonna happen. This shit was expected. I honestly thought they were gonna do like the old fucking the Superman prevails. I thought they were gonna have like 18 people beating up fucking Reigns, and then Reigns wins the match. He didn't win the match, but that's what I thought was gonna happen. And I'm pretty sure everyone thought that was gonna happen. Reigns took out the Revival on Corbin before hitting a dive over the top rope. Yeah, he dived right over the top rope onto everyone. So that was a pretty cool spot. As Reigns is setting up for the finisher, yeah, he's about to do like his fucking spear, or Superman punch. What the fuck? Ziggler threw a chair right at his fucking face. Then he hit him with a zigzag, and then the Revival hit him with the Shatter Machine. Corbin hit him with the End of Days. Match was over. I mean, this match was weird. Now, we all thought Roman Reigns was gonna fucking win. There's gonna be 18 people beating the shit out of him. We all thought Roman Reigns was gonna win the match anyways, but he ended up not winning, which was shocking to me. I'm pretty sure that was shocking to everyone. Roman Reigns getting beat up by 87 people, then he wins the match anyways. That's what everyone thought was gonna happen. It didn't happen, but Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. So Bray Wyatt came out as Bray Wyatt. He didn't come out as The Fiend. He came out as his Firefly Funhouse. Fucking Bray Wyatt came out playing the music. We're really happy that you're our friend. This is a friendship that'll never ever end. If you're feeling lonely today, go ahead and throw your energy away. What the fuck? This match was. It was a Bray Wyatt versus Miz. This was a decent match. Like, I wasn't really like over the top. Like, oh damn, this is great. And I wasn't also like, oh, this match is terrible. It was decent. There's some cool things going on in this match. Like, Miz, he was trying to get back at Bray Wyatt for all this bullshit, and he did. And then it was a lot of spots when he like basically snapped his fingers. Basically, he had Bray Wyatt's arm back, and he was like, do it, and like snapped it back. That was a pretty cool part. Bray Wyatt slammed his arm into the barricade, basically relocated. It was pretty cool. Then at the end of the match, Daniel Bryan, I think, yeah, Bray Wyatt had beat The Miz with like Sister Abigail. The Fiend popped up on the Titantron, and he was like, I'll do it. He went outside the ring, got a big mallet, about to hit The Miz with it. And then Bray Wyatt got hit with a running knee. We all knew it was Daniel Bryan who did it. And that was pretty cool because we knew it was Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan basically His beard was shaved. His hair was shaved. He's basically back to the old Daniel Bryan. After that, oh yeah, before Daniel Bryan came in, the music had like went out. Like not the music, the lights and stuff went out. So he was like, Bray Wyatt was like, he's here. Like the theme was supposed to come out with some shit, and it was Daniel Bryan who came out. And then he came out, and then he's about to hit Bray Wyatt with the mallet that Bray had brought into the ring to hit Miz with. And then the lights went out again, and Bray Wyatt was gone. And he's about to hit the title with it, but he didn't hit the title. He ended up hitting the ring with it. And then he was like, yes. Everyone was going, yes. The crowd was hot. They were hot for Bray Wyatt as soon as he came in. The crowd was fucking hot for Daniel Bryan. Like, man, the crowd was going crazy. Some people were chanting, "This is awful" and stuff. Like I said, it was decent. It wasn't it was cool. It was a pretty cool thing. Them going through their spots and stuff. It was cool. Like, it wasn't like amazing, but it was pretty cool. Fuck it. Yeah, this is weird. Next, Bobby Lashley versus Rusev. It was a tables match. They, like I said, I watched it after the show aired, so they did the fucking promo package showing all the fucking bullshit that's been going on with this marriage shit that no one cares about. I fucking skipped that shit. I didn't want to see the promo package. The match started as an all-out brawl. Rusev got an early upper hand and tried to bring a table into the ring, but Lana pulled it back out before he could use it. Both men escaped from further early attempts to use a table at ringside. Lashley avoided a slam through it by flipping over it. He didn't flip over. He like fucking spinned over it. There's one point where Lashley about to fucking basically slam the table onto Rusev, who was laying on the fucking post, the fucking ring post. He like moved out of the way, smashed the table. Rusev about to hit Lashley through it, but he like spinned. He did like this little spin flip thing. It was weird. It went over the table. So he avoided going through the table. He then rammed Rusev into the ring steps before breaking a table around the ring. This is right here, around the ring post, as Rusev moved out of the way. As is the standard in table matches, most of the offense revolved around both men nearly going through tables and finding ways to narrowly avoid defeat. Yeah, Rusev used the ring steps to lay out Lashley before taking a barricade and ramming it into the opponent. But he went outside, fucking basically, fucking grabbed the fucking ring. Little guard thing. It wasn't the barricade. It was basically, well, I guess you could say this part was a barricade. The little steel thing. He grabbed it, started beating Lashley with it. I think he like slammed him through it at one point, or did Rusev get slammed through it himself? Now Lashley taking the barricade and ramming it to his point. Lashley turned the barricade around, and Rusev slamming him through it and propped against the ring apron. Lashley then grabbed a kendo stick and began working on the back and chest of Rusev. He was basically beating the shit out of Rusev with his fucking with the kendo stick. Basically, like, Rusev's back was fucked. He had like a big ass welt on his back from that kendo stick. But yeah, Rusev called toward Lana, pleading with her, but she simply pointed and laughed as the attack continued with the kendo stick, leaving a gash. Like I said, he had a deep gash on his back. Rusev caught the kendo stick, swung it at the head, and got fucked. He basically started beating the shit out of Bobby Lashley with the kendo stick at this point. Lana jumped on his back, raked his eyes, allowing Lashley to spear him into a table, which did not break. Yeah, like, the way he was set up, you knew this table wasn't going to break. He, like, like they usually, like, lay the, like, say this is the table. They usually, like, lay like this on the fucking turnbuckles. Basically, the top part was laid on against the turnbuckle, but the bottom part had like the little legs of the table still sticking up. So I was like, dude, you can just like flip it around the other way, because I was like that, it's not gonna fucking break. And of course, when he speared him through the table, it did not fucking break. Of course. He then grabbed fucking Bobby Rusev with a belly-to-belly suplex him through the next table. It broke. Last match, the women's tag team match, the Kabuki Warriors versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. Tables, ladders, and chair match. I did not want to see I did not want to see Charlotte and Flair in the fucking tag team. No one wants to see that, honestly. No one wants to see them as a tag team. Did you want to see them as a tag team? I didn't. This match is a brawl. Like, they're beating the shit out of each other this match. There's a lot of sloppy points in the match, of course, but yeah, it was pretty cool. There's one point in the match where Kairi Sane threw she was trying to throw some chairs into the ring to prevent Lynch and Flair from climbing up the ladder to pull out the championships. She was just throwing them in. One bounced off the ropes and clocked her right in the fucking mouth. She threw one right in at the rope. She tried to throw it over. Since she's so short, so it was like she had to try to throw it over, but since she's so short, it didn't go over. It hit the fucking top rope. Then she started going ballistic, started throwing a whole bunch of chairs in the ring. Charlotte and Becky ran out to chase her. She basically crawled under the fucking ring. This part right here is pretty funny to me. She crawled under the ring. They pulled her out. She had a fucking fire extinguisher. Sprayed right in her face. I actually laughed at that point. I was like, that was pretty funny. Where we go? Yeah, Asuka found like a fucking rope under the ring and started beating the shit out of I think she's beating Charlotte and Becky with it. Like, she was beating, I think she might have been just beating Becky. I can't remember. But she's beating the fucking shit out of Becky with it. She started spinning that shit around. She was going fuck crazy. It was fucking awesome. She ended up tying Becky Lynch to the, what am I saying? Asuka and fucking Kairi ended up tying up Becky to the ladder so she couldn't move and shit. Where we go? Tied to a ladder at ringside. Flair was sent over the ringside barricade, seemingly leaving an opening for the champs to easily climb the ladder for the win. Flair ran back to the ring and used a kendo stick to knock Asuka and Sane from the ladder. She ended up going over to Becky too, trying to free her out, but she didn't get it fully unloose from the. She was tied up to the ladder, so she didn't basically get it fully loose to basically get her off the ladder. Asuka stopped it, but she got it loose a little bit, so she was able to like basically wiggle her arms out of it and shit. Got the fucking shit off her. Lynch was free from the rope. She and Flair took over with Lynch, eventually hitting a senton on Asuka, putting her through a table. Yeah, she jumped right off the top. Asuka's on the table outside the ring. She jumped off the top, senton right through the fucking table. Flair would go to use her power bomb. Yeah, power bomb. Like the way she picked her up like this. She was like bent back, but she wasn't like. It was basically like how they're going to power bomb position, but Kairi was bent back. She had like fucking pull her right up into that shit. Power bombed her right to the fucking table. That shit that was a pretty cool moment right there. Asuka basically got up to her. She went up to fucking Kairi. Kairi was saying something out like it looked like she was fucking hurt like that. She got fucking power bombed to that shit. As momentum continued to swing back and forth, Flair was the next woman put through a table, taking a powerbomb from the second rope down into one at a ringside. The finish came when Lynch. She got powerbomb through the table? She didn't she? Yeah, she got fucking put through the table. That's right. Lynch basically was climbing the ladder. Asuka fucking. This is the ladder that Becky was tied up to. They basically like tied the rope under the ladder, but then tied it around Becky. So Becky set up this ladder in the ring, but since it's the ladder with the rope on it, when Becky was climbing it, Asuka fucking pulled the rope, which made Becky fall off the ladder and shit. Asuka climbed the ladder, got the championships, and they retained. This is a fucking good match. During the match, also, at one point, Jerry Lawler said, I'm hearing word that Baron Corbin and Roman Reigns are still brawling in the back. So when the match ended, Roman Reigns, Baron Corbin, this is like they said it's like 10 minutes into the match or some shit, like 5 minutes into the match or some shit. And then like later after the match ended, this match was like 39 minutes or some shit. After the match ended, they just came out fighting and shit. Everyone was there fighting. At one point, at the end of the show, Roman Reigns speared Corbin off the fucking steps from they were basically in the crowd, speared him off this fucking steps at the top, speared him off the steps, right into everyone, which everyone fell. They see another show where Roman Reigns is ending the show. Are you surprised? I'm not surprised. But yeah, it was a decent match. It was a decent match. I mean, it was a decent show. Like the matches were like decent and stuff. Like they were like, yeah, like New Day versus Revival was obviously a good match. Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy was a good match. Raw Tag Team Championship. This is a pre-show match. I don't even know what this is on the card. Yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. King Corbin versus Roman Reigns. This is a decent match at first, and then all that fucking fuckery started happening. Everyone started attacking. That was fucking garbage. No one wanted to see that. Everyone thought he was gonna win right there. Roman Reigns getting beat by 27 people, then he wins the match, overcoming the odds. The big dog, the big dog, the big dog. Like that's what we thought was gonna happen. It didn't happen. Garbage. Like what? Well, that's what we thought was gonna happen. It didn't happen. Corbin won the match. Yeah, his match was decent. Ray Wyatt versus The Miz. I don't even know what to say about this. This match was fucking weird. And the person who wrote this shit too, this little article, basically was rating the matches and shit. They said fucking they said Miz and Bray was a B plus. I disagree wholeheartedly. This match wasn't even good. Honestly, this match was fucking weird. Rusev versus Lashley. This is a decent match. Kabuki Warriors versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. This is a match is awesome. I like the match. This is a damn good match. Like I said, there's some points where it's sloppy, obviously. It was a damn good match. The show was weird, man. I won't say it was good, but I won't say it was bad. This show was fucking weird. This was a weird show. Like I said, I won't say it was good, and I won't say it was bad, but if you think this match was just amazing, if you think this show was amazing, you got something wrong with your dome piece. Because this show was not amazing, first off. It wasn't necessarily bad either. But, like, it wasn't, like, amazing. The show wasn't, like, good. But the show wasn't, like, bad. It was, like, in between. It was, like, decent. It was a decent show, but yeah, that's basically the review that I have for TLC. If you want a more in-depth review, go watch my boy BC Amplified. BC Amplified. He will be uploading the good, the bad, and the ugly of TLC later today, so you can go watch that. He goes into more in-depth. But yeah, it's been Shane once again, and I'm out. Peace. Forgot to mention during this video, the entire video, that yeah, the Kabuki Warriors came out with a new song, so they had a pretty cool new entrance song. Also, guys, when I was talking about Aleister Black, he got like his nose and shit was fucked up. Like he actually got, maybe his nose was broken or his jaw was fucked up, but he got fucked up. Like I said when Kaidi saying, I said she got powerbombed through the table. Like she was hurt. I heard that she was concussed. So yeah, that's what, and I said there's a lot of sloppy parts going on. It was because she was basically concussed. She basically got fucked up during the show. She got concussed, and it was bad, man. She got fucked up. There's another part where Charlotte was supposed to throw a little commentator's monitor, like throw it forward or something, but then Becky was also throwing one, so they like hit each other. The cords hit each other, and it went and clocked Kaidi in the fucking head, knocked her out again. So she basically got fucked up during that match. There's one point when she did a splash onto Charlotte when she was on the table. Charlotte and Becky when they were on the table, and it didn't even look like she hit. It looked like she completely missed. Like I said, she was fucked up during that match. So like, yeah, that's why a lot of the parts in the match was sloppy and shit. But yeah, man, she was basically concussed. She got concussed like twice during that match. But yeah, Aleister and Kaidi, they both got fucked up. Kaidi especially, she got concussed like 3 times. Not 3 times, but like 2 times in the match. And they didn't take her out the match for some reason. They just let her keep going, and she was fucking out of it. But yeah, also I just wanted to add that to the video. Also, there's another thing I forgot to talk about. I wanted to talk about this when I was thinking about recording the review. I wanted to talk about this, but I completely forgot to bring this up for some reason. there's one point in the match where Charlotte was put into a chair, and they're trying to like put a candlestick through the little arm rest, and they put it through, and Kairi was basically holding it so Charlotte couldn't get out, and Asuka was basically kicking the shit out of Charlotte. She was giving her some hard ass kicks. She was, bro, like those kicks were fucking hard. It wasn't no leg slap kick or nothing. She was just kicking the shit out of her. It was some deadly kicks. I want to talk about that, but for some reason it just slipped my mind. I didn't bring it up. But yeah, those are some deadly kicks.